Welcome back to another crisp review, and today we're going to be looking at the theater-exclusive Black MechaGodzilla 2003. And to start off, we'll take a look at his card here. It is the same card that comes with the standard MechaGodzilla 2003 with the Battle Pack, except it is obviously a monochromatic scheme, a 2003 sticker, and there is no folding portion, it's just one piece of cardboard. And there is the legal stuff on the back. Getting onto the figure itself, it is just the same mold as the standard MechaGodzilla with all of the extended weaponry that he gets at the beginning of the movie before he loses it all, except it is reverse colored almost. The entire body of MechaGodzilla is cast in a dark black semi-gloss vinyl. It has a little bit of shine to it, but not much. And then all of his wiring and other weapons are actually in silver now, with the only thing staying the same would be his eyes and the red lines coming out of them. For his detail, there's a lot of fine work in the sculpting of the wires and things of that nature all along his legs and his chest and his neck. And this continues throughout the figure, including the backside, which does not have any paint on it, but they are sculpted in there still the same, and all the way along down the bottom of the tail it has the same effect but no paint. Bottom of the feet look nice with molding on there. Then his head looks really nice. It's sculpted very nicely. Everything actually ended up pretty straight on here. There's no warping of the vinyl or anything on the head. The paint stands out very nice. You can see the clear division in the eye where it's two different faces as opposed to just a flat eye. The inside of his mouth is just kind of two molds. There's a couple of individual teeth in there. It's hard to tell because it's all black. But, oh, there they are. But those look really good. The shoulder cannons have a lot of intricate details in there, as you can see. They all look really nice. Every single kind of like nook and cranny is molded in there. These are actually attached, they're molded in right here, so there's not really a division like the actual suit has where these came off, since this portion right here is molded in, and then this part is stuck on the front of it. You can see that division right there between the mold. And then the chest yet again, there is these grooves right here, which he has on the 2003 suit, not the 2002. MFS3 is painted in white. It stands out very nicely on here. That is it catches your eye very well. His replacement arm has all of the necessary gears and grooves inside the arm here, as well as the nicely detailed kind of like shoulder attacher there, since this arm does get tore off in 2002 and rebuilt. His kind of almost glove mitt looking hand here is sculpted very nicely as well. The inside does have some fine details. And then the other arm, being the regular arm that's on all of the other MechaGodzilla suits of this Bandai production, basically, looks the same as it always has, with some nicely sculpted fingers on there. Down to the knees and legs, they're very nice, all the individual ridges, the wires. Feet have all their little sculpts on there. The sides of them look really nice as well. The back has the little flap there. And then you have all the wiring right here. The back, the spine's very nice. This spine right here is actually a separate piece, as well as this one that are glued in. This one actually can kind of get pushed in. You can almost adjust its position. And then the tail, same tail as usual. Two pieces all the way down. Very nicely detailed. All the wires are sculpted in as well. There's just not really any paint. The way the light reflects off the tail, it looks like it could be painted because it actually appears a lighter color in the indented parts, but it is not the same kind of highlights that are on the front. For articulation, this MechaGodzilla does have a decent amount. His head will go all the way around like this. His waist will swivel 360, except some of his spines will get caught on the portions right here, so be careful about that. The arms will go all the way around. If you force them out, it is soft vinyl, so you don't have to worry about anything happening there. And then the tail rotates at the base, and right here as well. And that is it for articulation. Nothing spectacular, but pretty good for a older 8-inch vinyl. The only problems with it appears to only really happen in the MechaGodzillas with the super weapons attached, is because they're so top-heavy, the legs will actually start to get kind of smushed under the weight, and they won't be on the same level anymore. Like his leg over here is touching the ground, but this one is sticking up. They're just a little funny. The molding just kind of warps over time. You can reshape it with some warm water or hair dryer, but eventually, because of the weight, it'll just go back to the way it was. And then the tail as well develops this curve. I mean, this is supposed to be a straight tail, and, well, look how straight that is now. They just develop these kind of curves over time, which is just due to the fact that it's so heavy on the top compared to the bottom. For some sizings, here he is next to a Toho Kaiju Series Godzilla 2000 and the Evo 1 Movie Monster Series MechaGodzilla of the same year. And here he is next to an 8-inch Marmot Godzilla 2000. Overall, this figure is actually really, really cool. I'm really glad I was able to pick this up. I got this about a year ago. I bought it off eBay, and what ended up happening was I live in Michigan, and somehow once it was imported from Japan and hit Chicago, someone put it on the wrong truck and sent it to Georgia, which is not near Michigan, and it eventually got lost, and I was refunded the money, and about a month later I got a call saying that someone actually found my package. So I ended up getting this for free. By the time it reached my house, it was like 2 months late, but I didn't have to pay for this, which was really cool, being, you know, a free figure and a rare theater exclusive that I've had my eye on for years, being that. But I really, really like this figure. I'm always a fan of the black MechaGodzillas. This is the first one I've actually been able to add to my collection, and I couldn't be happier. Of course, it has the little defects, but that's going to happen on a lot of the MechaGodzillas, as it's going to just warp from being heavy over time. But if you guys think this is cool, definitely go and pick it up if you find it for a good price. Anywhere around 40, 45 bucks is reasonable for this, since it is older and it is the theater exclusive. That's what I originally paid for mine until I got it refunded. But the black MechaGodzillas are just so cool, and you really can't go wrong with them. So definitely go and pick up one of these, or one of the 2002 versions. It's the same kind of scheme going on, just with, you know, a different look to it. But hey, that's been another crisp review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.